All right, all right, all right. Looks like the time has come, everybody. Yellow Rose, BXXMXRR. Welcome to the Twitch chat. What's up, Twitch chat? What's up, everybody? Let's lower that volume a little bit and get right into it, shall we? What's up? What's up? Look at that Twitch chat. Crazy. It's a Flow Music on Twitch if you want to follow on Twitch. But also, it's a Flow on YouTube where we're streaming as well. Cheers. Hope you guys have your waters ready. It's a late one tonight, but we're vibing hard. Today, we're vibing to Distortion XP Liquid D&B Jungle Mix by Orion. Give this a quick like. Came out a month ago. Fire. Yes, sir. Cool. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are vibing. First time actually using Twitch. Enjoy. Twitch is fun. Twitch is pretty cool. We got emotes over here. I'm gonna look into making some custom emotes and stuff. If we're gonna continue, we may as well make it a little fun, right? Why not? I was talking to somebody about that not too long ago. Cool. Let's put this on theater mode, yeah? Cool. Hope you guys are having a good night so far. So we're gonna make a beat. I mean, come on. What else is new? Making beats? The usual. So let me open this up real quick. It's been a minute. It's been like, excuse me, 24 hours. Crazy. More than 24 hours now, right? Yes. More than 24 hours now. It'd be what it be. I was going to stream yesterday, but I decided it's probably better I just don't. All right, so, shall we 1 hour ChatGPT make a quick little beat? I don't think it's a bad idea. A little practice, you know? Can always use some practice. Make sure all this is cool. Looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Excuse me. All right, cool. So, why don't we get into it, yeah? I'm streaming late, but I also want to practice. I want to make some music. I want to vibe. So, we're going to do a quick 1 hour challenge. I said I was going to figure out the stopwatch, but I didn't. So, that's unfortunate. But we'll figure that out when we figure it out. What I was going to say was, yes, the 1 hour ChatGPT challenge, right? So it's going to randomize a genre, and we're going to figure out what that's going to sound like when we make it. So let's do another. We're getting right into it, 100%. It's late, so we may as well make a beat while we can. Drum and bass. Cool. We could do D&B. 174 BPM, D minor. Drum and bass typically ranges from 170 to 176 BPM, and minor keys like D minor help emphasize the dark, energetic intensity common in the genre. Breakbeat foundation, your primary drum grooves must include a chop breakbeat. Slice and rearrange a classic style break to create a rolling rhythmic pattern. Reese or moving bass. Energy shift section. Okay. Not too bad. Fast tempos. Okay, so the genre definition, right? Evolving from jungle and breakbeat hardcore, fast tempos, complex breakbeat drums. A major hallmark of the genre is the chop breakbeats, especially the famous Amen break, which has been manipulated in countless ways across drum and bass history. All right, so we have some songs. Let's check out these songs and see what's up. Let's vibe, shall we? 2020 remaster. Nah, I feel like we need to watch the original, or at least put it in the background. All right. We got 3 songs to listen to understand what drum and bass is, and we're going to make it. Damn, I can't Twitch and BandLab on the same phone. I'm going to see you on YouTube on my wife's phone. Sounds good, man. I'll see you over there. Whatever works best, you know? This song goes hard, actually. Watch. Drink your water, everybody. Cheers. All right, let's get this stuff. All right. On the phone, let's go. One sec. All right. Wanted to make sure we could see. I posted it on the Discord. Excuse me. I posted it on the Discord. If you want to be a part of it. We always vibe, which is very true. Let me get a music emoji in here, yeah? It's a cool song. Okay. Let's put this over here. Hey Superman, anyone I might know on Boomer Yellow Rose TV using my wife's account, lol. Cheers. Welcome in. Really cool track. So this one, excuse me, a landmark atmospheric drum and bass track known for its emotional depth and rolling breakbeats, which it definitely has that. The next one, original Nata by UK Apache and Shy Effects, a jungle era anthem that helped define the breakbeat intensity and rave energy that shaped drum and bass. That's exciting. Unfortunately, these are the ones that definitely get the copyrights, but it's cool. We're just vibing at the end of the day, right? Alright, we're gonna change songs. So, that was the first one. Here's the second one. You can't like the Shy Effects. And when we come is murderation. All original gangster, man. Anyway, we tell them no. Yeah, me coming to imitate. Originate, we come to originate. Alright, mate. Now what you doing, mate? Anyway, we tell them we come to from. I'm just getting the stuff ready. Watch me tell you, boy. Watch this. It's this song. Bad boys in a London, rude boys in a England, bad boys in a Jamaica, rude boys in a Kingston. Watch out, you never know the gangster. Me say them in a jungle. Hey. Well, you never know the article. Me say them in a jungle. Well, you never know Shy Effects, man. Big in drink a your water, everybody. You never know you can watch it. Big in a jungle. When we tell everybody, watch it now, man. Me a the nutter, original man. Yeah. Defining this. What's his name? on jungle era anthems that help define the breakbeat intensity. Rave energy. Yeah, imagine this at a rave. It goes crazy. Alright, let's keep going. 174 BPM, everybody. D minor. Okay. I mean, like, really, what we're focusing on are, like, the drums, right? And that bass, obviously, drum and bass. But, like, pay attention. Like, that bass is moving, and those drums have that pattern. The bass. And when the drums are out, the bass still moves. God. That's so sick. That is so sick. Okay, last one. Time Warp by Sub Focus. I'm getting a good idea of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Much more heavier. So what's up with this one? A modern drum and bass classic with massive bass design and festival level production. 17 years ago. Okay. A lot of triplets. This one's interesting because like it's very melodic driven, so no lyrics so far. Big difference. Interesting.
Time Warp.
That's crazy. my gosh. Yo, the title is so accurate. Time Warp. This is just a time warp, honestly. Alright. I think we got the idea. I hate to cut the song short, but also, like, the copyright's gonna go crazy. The copyright's gonna go ridiculous. So, little hint for anybody that wants to participate, whether now or in the future. If we go to, let's see. I know I have one. Aha. So, in the samples MIDI channel, plugins and samples, we post a lot of samples. Cool little bottle. But this is the Think Break, the original Think Break. So if you want a nice little sample right here, I did not. I need to edit that file because it's definitely missing the BPM, which I'm not too sure off the top of my head. Let me find it real quick. Oh, it's just the literally the original Think Break. Well, we can figure that out on our own. Like, I have like a file of them, but there's no BPM. I forget. It's probably like 80 something. You know? So sick. Hardest Think Break sample to ever exist. So sick. All right, so 174 BPM. D minor. Breakbeat foundation. Drum grooves must include chopped breakbeat, not just programmed drums, which is very important too, right? Slice and rearrange a classic style break to create a rolling rhythmic pattern. Reese, or a moving bass. The bass must be a Reese style or heavy modulated bass. Include filter automation, detuning, or movement so the bass evolves during the track. So, kind of like the last one we heard. You know what I mean? Constantly changing. Energy shift section. At least one section of the track must strip down the drums, break down or halftime movement. The return of the full beat should increase intensity or add new elements. Shoot. All right, well, that one was a little bit of a curveball, actually. I kind of like that. So we need to have a section that breaks down or halftime movement from 174. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. I think we can make that happen. Right? Yeah, we can make it happen. It's not bad. All right. So we're gonna do this. All right. Cool. Let's get a clock going, yeah? World clock, crazy. 1 hour. All right. So yeah, I guess I should just get into it, right? Let's just keep playing this in the background for a second. Because I need it. Drink your water, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Get your last stretches in. I know I am real quick. Also, if I can just like ahead of time, just real quick. Just take a look here. Just because I have the BPM here. What are we gonna call this? AI beats, break beats, or not break beat, drum and bass. Drum and bass. Today's the 14th. Crazy. Yo, Classic Hank, what's up, bro? How are you? Hope you're chilling. Hope you're vibing. 225. What the heck? Ain't no way. Why are we at 225 BPM? That's what I need to understand. What? That does not make any sense to me. 225 BPM. Really? I mean, like, we can always, like, where is it? Maybe we could do this instead. 113. So we'll do 226. It already evolved so much. All right, 226. There we go. Which we'll do as 113 BPM. And then we'll kind of go from there, I guess. That makes it so confusing. 113. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I can send this to everybody as well. Think break. You know what? Without the vocals. Yeah. You can download it and check what the BPM is on that one too. I'm pretty sure I have something to check the BPM, but I totally forget. I'm blanking out right now. So we're just gonna make it 113. And yeah. Think break. Drum sample. All caps. Not think break. I'm gonna call it the almond break one. I mean, technically it's a think break, but whatever. .226 BPM, which technically you're gonna be reading as 113. That's so funny. Anybody who downloads that, just gonna have a sample at 226 BPM. And then the other one is the vocal. If you guys want that too, Amen break vocal sample. Yeah, I'll just give it to you guys, and then we can use that if anybody wants it. I mean, I think it's a pretty valuable, whatchamacallit, sample. Let's see. Let's just keep playing this. The silence kills me. Can I stack them? That'd be kind of cool. I think so. Enjoy. All caps is crazy. All right. Cool. You guys deserve these samples. Solid samples. Just saying. I be putting it out there. I really do. Like, listen to this. You just got to worry about that little cutoff at the end. But that's not too bad because you're going to chop it up anyways, right? You just got to, like, cut off that in the beginning. Not the most perfect sample, but hey, it be what it be, right? All right, cool. So, I think I'm ready. I just need a quick little reminder. Okay. And what about this one? Come on. Okay, D minor. Shit. This is gonna be complicated, but we're gonna find a way. Cause like we're getting songs that are like originated from the genre, right? But like I'd like to have a variety. Hold on. Can I just get one more song before we get started? Let's do one more song. But let's always make sure to, how do we say it? Let's always make sure to randomize the reference songs so that there's a sprinkle of songs that influence the genre, and as well as songs that are currently vibing in that genre. AI prompt, crazy. Let's see what happens. Oh, it just gave me a new, no. Are we doing Afrobeats now, guys? No. That's crazy. Damn, I would have really liked to do an Afrobeat. That's fine. Honestly, we can just hold that on for the next one. Thank you, but also meant give me one more track, one more song, for drum and bass. Solar System Sub Focus. Did we not just listen to a Sub Focus track? We did. This one's more recent? 6 years ago? Okay, I mean, like, I guess. Visualizer. Yeah, because, like, drum and bass now is very different, too, right? We're just going to skip around a little bit. Damn, so Sub Focus been in the game for a minute. Good for him. That's the life. Just based on that pure fact alone, that deserves some love. Oh, I'm kind of excited for this. You know what I mean? A restyle bass? I'll show you a restyle bass. Yeah. That's crazy. One more, please. Oh my God. All right. Sorry. I'm like getting in that zone right now. Now I'm getting in that zone. All right. Let's go to the next one. Very, very good song. And then let's ask it to give us another track. One more track. But one that demonstrates. Even though the dancing's done, don't worry, 'cause the night is young. See, we're gonna start like building the algorithm a little bit. Neurofunk. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Nice. That's so stupid. I better not get nothing for that, man. Whatever. This song goes really hard, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, crazy. It's a crazy good song. That's crazy. That's why I'm always afraid to put those music videos on. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so Messiah by Conflict. This one shows a demonstration of Reese style bass. The Reese style bass, I would say, is like a bass that's like longer, right, as opposed to like a short bass. That takes up like the measure. So like it's just like one ba. But in electronic music, it's more it modulates, it moves, it wubs a little bit, you know what I mean? I could be very incorrect about that definition, but that's how I define a Reese bass. Watch, you'll see what I mean here. That last one, that's the Reese, right? So this track in particular has like a stab bass. It goes doom doom doom, a thump, right? What the fuck, yo? What's up, hero? Back at it again. How are you, man? We're talking about Reese basses. We're about to make a drum and bass track, bro. Yeah, so you have like a stab bass in the beginning. Doom, 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 wee. That long bass note there, that's the Reese. Yeah. So there we go. That's a demonstration of a Reese style bass. Whether you fit a Reese style bass or not, I think like the challenge specifically is asking for let's see. Afrobeat. Dang. What a different world we would be in right now if we were listening to Afrobeats. So it asked for I showed up in time for Toys on Screen. That's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. I was just saying, like, I can't believe that's what this music video came to. So stupid. So stupid. I'm just trying to make some beats, man. That's all I want to do, bro. That's all I want to do. Cool. Reese or moving bass. So it doesn't have to be a Reese style bass. Must be Reese style or heavily modulated bass. Include filter automation, detuning, or movement so the bass evolves during the track. So it says Reese or moving bass. So I think as long as it's a moving bass, you should be fine. Yeah. So a constant bass. Boom. Yeah. You're doing drum and bass challenge and your heart is calling for Afrobeat. Perfect infusion. The Afrobeat drum and bass track. Huh. I wonder how I would do that if I had to do something like that. Now you're making me think. That's pretty good. Reese is detuned, wobbly, and distorted bass by a guy named Reese. Ooh. I didn't know that. That's some really cool historical facts there, man. Historical facts. All right, so here we go. I guess we've come to the point now where no more games. It's time to make a beat. So we got 1 hour on the clock. Something like that. I thought that was factual. The one you played earlier with the reggae samples was sick. Yeah, that was a really cool one too. Let's go. Let's go. It's time, everybody. Hope you fasten your seatbelt, because we going for a ride. And we're going to make a beat. We're going to make a drum and bass beat. So we got 1 hour on the clock. Everybody, take a sip of your waters. If you're participating, feel free. Everyone can make a beat. Or, in the future, make a beat, post it. I'd love to hear what you came up with. And, yeah, we're here to vibe. So whether you put it for 1 hour or whether you take a week to do it, just, make a beat. Anyways, cheers. All right. I'm giving myself the hour because I need to make a beat. And it's already late, so I may as well give myself an hour to make a beat. So let's vibe. Okay, everybody. Drum and bass. I'm scared. I don't even know what I'm going to do. But we're gonna get through this together. Okay. I'm stalling. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's just go, right? Like, why am I bothering with anything else? Anyways, already wasting time. So, we were talking about the amen breaks, right? So, we're at 113 over here. So, real quick, we're going to grab that sample. We're going to move them in. Just give me those waves, though. Peace and love. Yeah. And this one, too. Cool. So we're at 113. Okay. So now let's change that to what's the beep? 174. Cool. Interesting. Okay. Now, in my folders, I should have some 174 BPM. Oh, look. Yeah, I don't even know where some of these are from, to be honest, but I have a bunch. Oh, that one has a... This one's probably no metronome, yeah. Yeah, let's get a couple of these, guys. Let's see. Okay, that's coming on board, too. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. We're getting ideas. So, wow, we have a bunch of samples to work with. That's really nice. That in itself saves some time. I'm not going to lie. So, I think what I'm going to end up using is the vocal. That grooves. That grooves hard, to be honest. All right, let's get all of these ready to flex just in case we need it for an emergency. All right, so let's start listening to our samples. Too many. So that last one I heard, I feel like in my deepest thoughts, I want to make that kind of like a verse. Like this. What else is here? Okay, so we're gonna do this then. So it's gonna be like, let's just move it forward a little bit. Something different here. Yeah. Quick little chop, nothing too crazy. And also, I hear something that I'd like to take advantage of real quick. Like this. Because each of them have that like open hi-hat. Or it's like a little tiny splash. But the last one doesn't. So we're just gonna paste those over into one section. See? It's just a very small thing, but it makes a huge difference, okay? Alright, let's vibe like this for a second. Hey, yo, Metro Space Cadet, what's up? How are you? We're making a beat right now in 1 hour. We just started. We're making some drum and bass, so come through and vibe for a little bit if you want. Nice to see you. Okay, let's get into the groove real quick. Okay, so we're in D minor, right? Metro, yeah, for real. It's nice to see you, man. do something like that, actually. YouTube doesn't show when you're streaming for me? That's crazy. That's criminal, man. I'm gonna have to write a complaint out here. Don't worry, I got you. I just started streaming again this week, so I did take a little bit of a 1-2 week break, so maybe that's why. But either way, nice to have you. Hey. There's one thing I'm trying to figure out real quick. Maybe. Nah. No. I'm mixed up with something. What's up, friend? How you been though? Been good, been chilling. We been recovering, but we're here vibing and we're making beats, and that's all that matters, man. Sorry, I got a little locked for a second. What's that actually? We can do something like that too. All right, I kind of like that sound a little bit, so I'm just gonna keep it real quick. All right, so we need to make this one single item real quick. Copy and paste that, and let's do a quick little recording. Nice. Just record over everything. Nice. So we're gonna do the. Maybe I'll just make that a separate note, actually. Not out of here. I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest. Take this one out. All right, we have 50 minutes on the clock. Just spent 10 minutes. We already have a little bit something going on. Hey. Don't mind me. This is how the brain works. Okay, but I'd like it if I was on time. That's a spicy keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. Cool. So let's just bring that down here real quick. But what I'd like to hear a little bit more of is that chord, so we're gonna put that on the second downbeat anyway. Maybe I don't. I don't actually. Want to make sure. Are we good? Are we good here? Yeah. Looks like it. Ooh. Wait, I kind of like that. I don't know if I want to keep that exactly, but it felt right, so I kind of just recorded it real quick. Booty doody 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 doody. Sure. Sounds kind of nice. I like it. Nice little twinkles, you know what I mean? Is it here or is it the next one? No, it's like right here. Yup. And the next one goes right here then. And we can use that little counter melody to kind of like play that halftime thing we need to do. Just... just wasted time playing that over and over again, but I'm just like trying to find that groove. All right, well, I guess we're at a point now where we have some kind of rhythm and, vibes. I've been good, also chilling, planning to do my first jazz night. Some woman from USA will do a concert, so kind of hyped. I don't know who she is, TBH. Yo, that sounds so exciting. Do you have more info on that? I'd love to check it out. Yeah, jazz night? That's so sick. Martha Hive, that says something for you. It doesn't. I'm not quite sure, but I'll check it out, 100%. Worth checking out. Nice little jazz night. Cheers to you. That sounds fun. I'm excited for you. This is not quite jazz, but it vibes. I'm in some luck because I definitely have some read spaces that have come my way over the past couple months, TBH. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we got. Luckily, we have some fantastic people and friends around us that are willing to help us with some of these. So that vibes too. Cool. So let's see here. Bro step? Nah. I know I have one specifically that will be like fire for this. Got a new phone as well. Congrats on a new phone. That sounds fun. What kind of phone you got? On that iPhone vibe? iPhone 17e, how is it? That's a nice phone. Got that new. Keep that. I kind of like that, but I also want to keep just like a regular. Maybe we can have like two versions, one for like the verse and the other one for like the chorus. You know what I mean? All right. That should be just fine. So doo-doo-doo. What? Oh. All right, well. Apple's going with their cheaper lineup. Low-key kind of felt that. I Haven't looked into the new iPhones, but I'm due for an update, so I might have to. I'll take it. Alright, there's one that definitely fits there, but I'm not too sure which one it is. Let's find out together. This is the one. Alright, so we're gonna take this one as well and put it right here for each of these. Okay. And then this one too. Wait, what was the other base I had? Oh crap, I forgot. It was like a play on that. Something like that, right? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, almost forgot. The playing on that is actually super important. New MacBooks are so cool too. You can snag one for 600, which is crazy. Only 8 gigabytes of RAM though. Yeah, I did. I did see that because low key, I've been thinking about getting a new laptop. Because I need one as a workstation and I need another one as like my travel, live performing laptop, which would be the one I'm on currently right now. Because I don't want to overprocess it. I just want to keep whatever I'm going to be doing live on this laptop, and then on my other one, I want to fully loaded with just production. So that is definitely the goal. Also, the other goal is to make this beat in an hour, and we have 35 minutes left. So that's just a heads up to everybody. Jeez, we're casually making fire here, though. Planning on getting one of those new ones? I hope you are. They look sick. And some of the new power on it. Oof. Don't even get me started. Whoa. Y'all heard that? That was crazy. Oh, is the stream okay? Maybe the stream is not okay. Let's just save this real quick and restart it. Just to make sure we're all okay. That was crazy. That should be a timer stop, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Don't mind me. I'm just going to check the stream real quick. Let me refresh this for myself. All right. We are testing. You know what I mean? We are testing. You know what I mean? Oh no. You know what I mean? Okay, we should be fine now. I just wanted to make sure we were fine. You know what I mean? All right, cool. So, shall we continue? We had some cool grooves happening right there for a second. AI drum and bass vibes. I've noticed Analog Lab 5 takes a lot of processing now. That's the other thing too. I've noticed this kind of error or that kind of lag happening, especially while live streaming, and like I gotta really hone in on that. Oh, I just realized my timer's up here too. Oh, nice. Let me just minimize that because I can just see it here. Wow, that changes everything. Alright, I think I know what happened last time. So. No, for now, phone will be enough. Phone is also $600 new. That's actually not that bad either. Yeah, we're gonna add that too. Dirty. But there's also going to be a little caveat to this one. I'm looking to get the Mac Mini M4 Pro, 48 gigs, RAM 2, or 1 terabyte SSD, 20-core GPU. This will be my introduction to the Mac. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good for you. Although I will say it depends on like how you run your things. But an external hard drive is definitely worth it. And 1 terabyte goes by faster than we think. That's all I'm saying. I got mine with contract. Nice. And on top of that, contract, yeah, that's fine. That's nice. Now here, not serum. We are going to add that duck. Check this out. We're going to have to mix in a little bit so we can make sure we're on the same page here, but we kind of got like a cool idea going. So we have about 30 minutes left, literally 30 minutes, 54 seconds or something like that. I don't know why it populates all the way over there. There we go. 30 minutes and 50 seconds left. So we're kind of at a good point right now. But what's even crazier is that this is technically the kind of, we're getting to like the drop at this point, right? We're like building around the drop. So we need to backtrack a little bit and get ready to do some other things with this. Really good choice. How much you'll pay for it? True. Good question, actually. I'm curious too. Cool. So I'm just going to grab these guys, put them like this, put another one like this. You have to buy Mac storage, or you can expand with external. You can buy, I don't think Mac storage is possible like that. You can always buy like storage on the cloud, and that can help free up some space. But whatever's on the Mac is like kind of dug in there. I don't know if they've come to the point where they can like add. I think they might be able to like add more memory to your SSD, more storage. You know what I mean? But it depends if you can actually do it or not. Because at least with mine, you cannot add more to it. So I'm at like that 1 terabyte zone, which is, it hurts to be honest, but it's okay. I get through it. Whoa. What the heck? My finger lost control there. That was crazy. So I would say look at like your storage as like your base, and then see, you know, everything else with external hard drives. $25.99 before tax. It makes sense. It makes sense. That's how I paid about that for mine. This is the MacBook Air though. This is the latest before the newest one, so it's not too bad. M3 on it. $25.99. Yeah, it is pretty gross. That's just how much you pay. Staying Windows. Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you too much on that either. I am on both sides, to be completely honest. But when it comes to production, I'm definitely on that Mac side. Just for Logic Pro, though. That's just me. And honestly, it helps to be able to like integrate that with my iPhone at the same time and like to have all those spaces. So a lot of it's just like completely connected, which is super nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of Windows and drivers not functioning right in my setup. Oof. That's also another thing you need to consider depending on what you're doing. I find that Mac is definitely a little bit more reliable on the live side, especially when you're using like Ableton. It like goes hand in hand with each other. Now, what needs to go hand in hand with me are some vocal samples. I think, like that transition, not bad, right? Cool. So let's go to sounds. Let's go to browse. I lied. Let's go to vocals. 174 BPM. I don't even know what I'm trying to make here, if I'm being honest. Like, we're just kind of going with the flow, unironically. It's not gross. I got mine for 600, Mac Mini M4, and Windows is shit, so I'd rather stay on Mac and Linux. Oh no, the debate. I'm staying out of it. You guys can do that one while I make a beat. I'm innocent. I need that stable production setup with what I do. That's also very true. You need stability is important.
You love it when I'm there. You love it when I care. Still, I never really see you. I'm forming all around you while you're not really there. And honestly, I'm scared. 'Cause I didn't really mean to say that I love you. But you're not there. No.
Oh. They just gave me that for free. That's crazy.
You love it when I'm there.
You love it when I'm there. What if I don't love it when you're there? What do we do then? Tell me. All right, so this guy right here.
Say that I love you.
No.
When you're not there.
This one right here.
No. Ooh.
Justin is most important here. And we're gonna fine tune that. We're at 25 minutes left. I just started keeping track of all the time I'm wasting with my setup crashing and restarting. The wasted time is adding up and it's not good. Yeah, when you start seeing that, that also changes things too. That's cool. I'm not saying my choice is better. I just don't have time for Apple storage cache grab. That's also true too. The cache grab is kind of crazy.
You love it when
No. All right, let's see what I can do with this. This is gonna be hard. TBH is a good investment. It took some time to get used to for me. But yeah, rocking the 16 gigabyte RAM config, so it's more than enough for my needs. Gotcha, I'll gladly pay the extra for 2 terabytes of SSD if this PC lasts me 10 years. Valid too. You know what? Actually, let's just take the end of this. Like here, maybe? Yeah. 1, 2, and I think so. One and
Forming all around. You love it when I'm there. You love it when I care. When I'm there. When I'm there. When I'm there.
I don't think I'm gonna keep that whole thing. We can try to see what we can do.
When I'm there. When I'm there. When I'm there.
Kind of right here. I'm not trying to sell y'all. To me, it just seems the way to go, especially with my channel and content creation. Yeah, honestly, like the good thing about all of it is that whatever's good for your setup works for your setup, and it's not going to be the same as others. And so, you know, you got to do what's best for you, and then vibe that way.
When I'm
Because honestly, a lot of people have different needs, you know, as producers, as musicians, as live artists, if you will. Like a lot of us need different things. We're all experimenting and also learning, which is the fun part. Yeah, Macs are good. I'd love to have one someday. I think it's fun to explore both sides, to be honest. I'd like to work on FL on Windows, to be honest. Or also work on BandLab on Windows. That'd be cool. Dude, when up. Dude, when up. No. That's the one I want. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is it doing that? There we go. When up there. I get it. Annoys me too, but it's the price we pay. I might get the SSD in the future when the price drops, but I am switching back to Windows for sure. Yeah, once you switch to one, like, it's hard to get back to the other. I know that thing runs swell with Ableton. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially with like Ableton Plus, like that's like, or whatever it's called, the one that you can play live with. Sick.
It's not you, no. It's not you. It's not you, no. It's not you. Longing for you. Me to the me, 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 to the me.
Okay, I got a couple ideas with this. Okay. I think I just gotta do this. Pretty sure. Maybe too much. Okay, let's get that pitch right. That's gonna bother me if I don't do it now. A few days ago, I wanted to stream around 10:30 p.m. and my setup was acting for 6 hours. Was straight bugging, all because of my MPK Mini 4 I added to my setup. It acts funny in Ableton on Windows. Sometimes it's like the MIDIs, right? Or not the MIDIs, but the USBs. I didn't get to stream until 4:30 a.m. That sucks. I understand your pain. Oh my lord. I'm hearing something that's bothering me now. I don't have time for this. We have officially 15 minutes left, by the way, everybody. 15 minutes on the clock and counting. How unfortunate, huh? Pretty unfortunate, I would say. Cool. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Cool. We. 2. Oh. 2, 3. Like that. Okay. This is just texture at this point. Okay, let's try to get something else real quick. I need to stop focusing on like the little things and get like some overall stuff.
Oh, I miss you.
Yeah, 15 minutes more like 3 minutes. I felt that.
I miss you.
Currently stressing out.
I miss you. I miss you. Honey, come hold me.
Okay.
Now we're going deep. Yeah.
Changing up ways on what I see.
That's so loud, and I had that really low. Wow.
Yeah, trip.
Better alive to live.
Oh.
Know what it's like to fall.
Hey.
Hand it to you on a plate. Setback is merely a tumble. Learn to take the rejection.
Wait.
Stronger with every mistake. Step in the right direction.
They were like, freestyle this. She was like, okay, say less. Crazy.
Better alive to live. Better alive to live.
Wait. I heard something. Hold on.
better alive to
I don't know. We'll see if this actually works.
better alive to better alive to
Okay. Sorry, just kind of excited about that one.
better alive to
That worked a little too well, actually.
better alive to 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 live. Know what it's like to fall. Hand it to you wanna play. Step back, it's merely a tumble. Learn to take the rejection. Stronger with every mistake. Step in the right direction, they say. Learn to take the
Take. Come on. Come on.
to take the take the reject. Take the
Ooh, okay, that's actually the full thing. All right. So here's another one. Let's see where we're at.
better alive to
Nah. It has to be ache.
better
Yeah. And this is the one that's gonna have the echoes.
better alive to 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 better
Okay. We have 10 minutes left. Jeez. Okay. So we're gonna have to just do this. Like this. Watch. I'm stressing out now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Is it the downbeat of 2? It's the downbeat of 2. Okay. This is stressful. Okay. That's gonna have to be 2, I'm pretty sure. And then what's it gonna be? Okay. And then we're just gonna have to copy and paste this over and over again so that we don't lose it. Fuck. This is stressful. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be. Or okay, and then we're gonna do a couple of these. Ding, ding, ding. Just those actually. None of these yet. And none of these yet. Okay. We add this. And then none of these. Shit. Okay. None of these. And then we'll do one of these. Yeah, except we need to cut that little guy out at the end. We're gonna do this. Shit. Why would it do that? Why would it literally do that? That's so annoying. See? See, we have it now. Just like that. Just like that. Join those together. 7 minutes left, by the way. I gotta go. I gotta go. Where do we take out the drums? Here. Okay. Sure. Give me your linear phase EQ. Just gonna fucking throw on the filter notch on that real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna need the no. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Sure. This one right here. Let's just automate that so it goes like this. Boom. Give me a crash. Got 6 minutes left. Just give me whatever I can get, please. Except for that. That's gonna have to do. Jeez. I am running out of time. Okay. Come on. Where are you? You're right here. Let me put you right here. Hey, not too loud though, please. Right around here should be fine. Sure. We're gonna have to maneuver this real quick. Shit. I'm fumbling. Okay. Sorry. File, function, reverse. This is gonna be impossible. I'm not gonna lie. I think we can do it though. I think we can do it. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Start it right here. Okay. And then and then we need one of these guys. No. No. This one? Yep, that's the one. It's gonna have to be this one. Boom. Like this. 2 more times probably, right? We'll see what that sounds like real quick. All right. We have 4 minutes left. Oh my God. How are we doing this? Okay. That's fine. We'll take this out. Like this. These don't belong here either. Okay, and then I need you know what I mean? Okay. I'm freaking out right now if you can't tell. BPM we're going for 87. 87 with loops only, please. Just anything at all. This is gonna be such a weird switch up, but we gotta halftime it, right? That's literally what it asked. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool, low-key. We're going to need a crash for this 100% to get into it at least. Actually this one we do like a huge like reverb that kind of like echoes like this, and then a quick little echo, half notes, and then we do something like this. Watch. Like right around here is when I want it to be at full volume. So when it crashes, you don't hear anything, and then this guy comes back. Don't copy, and then oops. Here, don't copy, and this is just gonna repeat itself like this. Perfect. We save that, and then the automation, we need to get the master track, and like right around here is when we're gonna start lowering it like that. Not to the end, but like pretty much close to the end. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these chords right here, okay? But we're gonna take out these like that, like this, and that's it. Okay, I don't know what any of it sounds like anymore, if I'm being completely honest with you, but let's enjoy the last 20 seconds that we have. Phew, man, I'm not gonna lie, that was stressful. Take a sip of water, everybody. Cheers. We made it. Ay. The sound of pain. Oh my goodness, we got through it. All right, cool. Phew. I'm not gonna lie, that was hard. I feel like I messed up somewhere here with the vocals. I'm not too sure. Ay. We don't have an intro either, which kind of sucks, but it's cool. All right, guys, this is my 1 hour. This is my 1 hour of work. Sorry, let's try that one more time. Yeah. All right, cool. This is the end result. 1 hour to make a drum and bass beat. So why don't we take a listen?
Better not
All right. Cool. That was the end of my beat. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks so much for vibing. That was stressful, to be completely honest. That was super, super stressful. It just kind of came out of nowhere. And I was kind of hoping to add a couple more things for like the second part of the chorus, but ended up just being kind of flat. Especially those drums. I'm definitely going to fix that up a little bit. Nah, great night. Thank you. Appreciate that, bro. Man, I'm just a little upset because I feel like I could have done a little bit more. There's always that like hour time limit that kind of hits hard, to be honest. But it's fun to practice. Making a beat in 1 single hour. Sometimes you don't think you're capable, but then like you can. And the best part is, even if it's just like an idea, you can always come back to it later and make something, right? Because like the beginning's kind of cool, actually. I appreciate that, Superman. Thank you so much. And also, just to make sure we're all on the same page, so we had 3 parameters we had to pick, or we had to work with. The drum groove must include a chop break beat, which we did. Slice and rearrange a classic style break, which we did. Reese or moving bass style. The bass should be a restyle or heavily modulated bass, which, if we take a listen here. Yeah. Filter automation, detuning, or movement so the bass evolves during the track. So we added that. I was a little sneaky about it, but we added that. An energy sift section. At least one section of the track must strip down the drums, breakdown, or halftime movement. The return of the full beat should increase intensity or add new elements. Well, it told me to shift the energy. It didn't tell me to specifically go back into the energy, which we can do. But we didn't, so we have this. Hey. And then honestly, if you want me to be like even more honest, I think like if I just like took these guys away, right? And just decided to make the end of the clip just here, I could do it like this too. Actually, yeah. That fade out's so nice. It's so nice. Mind blown. Yeah, I snuck that in there because I had to make sure. I think like the other basses just weren't like greasy enough. I would not define that as Reese, but this one with the side chain duck is definitely Reese-y. So nice. And we get a system overload right at the end. Honestly, appropriate. Super appropriate. Look at that light up. What the heck? That was perfectly timed. Cool. Vibes. Now the real question is 3:31 in the morning. Do we make one more beat? Do we make another beat, or do we review a beat that we've been working on, or kind of vibe a little bit? That's the real question. If anyone has a preference, let me know. If you're really trying to vibe, let me know. And if not, then we'll stop the show. Cheers. Drink your water, everybody. Oh, yeah. Also, we are out of water, which is crazy. There we go. Cool. So in the meantime, let's not play that. Let's just open up a track that we've been working on and see where we're at. There was one specifically that I was trying to look at. I think it was from 2 weeks ago. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Sorry. Kind of catchy, no? Do we wanna read run up now. Quick cooking beats. I am not discreet about my titles because we cooking. All right, so let's see. It's one of these. Let's see. Foggy chords. What is this? Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll just like open up a beat and see if we can like finish something up real quick, and then that's it. There are things here. Let's see what's up. Hey. I kind of remember this actually. Pretty cool beat, I guess. Not the one I'm looking for. There's another one that I'm looking for. I keep forgetting I have these. I should definitely come back and check out what beats I'm making. Original beat, 14 Feb. Valentine's Day. We were streaming on Valentine's Day, were we not? Pretty sure we were. Interesting. I'm not too sure where we are with these, if I'm being honest. Garage beat, he keys. He keys. Maybe. Okay, that beat goes kind of hard, actually. But that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm just not too sure what it is. That's the problem. Melodic stack. Perks. Passion fruit sample. Idea? Passion fruit. Oh, that's the name of the sample. Alright, you know what? F it. I'm gonna make another beat. One more beat for the lads. Cool. Alright, so I was definitely the only one to do it. So vibes. Like again, I said, if you wanted to participate and create one, feel free. Put it in the Discord whenever you want. So we did have this come up, right? So I wanted to use this more when I had that chance to do the 1 hour beat the other night, but it just didn't fit with the theme, so it's kind of hard. But now we're here. Let's find what we got. Afro beats.
maybe we do make an Afro beat. Okay, this goes kind of hard actually. Ooh. Hey. Okay. There's some really cool stuff there. Let's see what the R&B melody collection has. I mean, come on. All right. We're going to have to do something with this, man. I'm not going to lie. 146? Nah, that's sweet. Oh my god. That's so sick. Who said y'all allowed to cook like that? Nah, that's not allowed. That's not allowed, bro. Okay. Oof. That's nice. Now let's make it a little bit faster, yeah? Whoa. Those emojis just come out of nowhere sometimes. Alright, so if we're at 146, right? We gotta kind of reverse it a little bit. Which means going up higher, actually. Maybe just a little bit more. So we're at like 80 BPM. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab this real quick. And then we're gonna do something like this for the intro. You can relax now, bro. Do I look tense? Sorry. I just want to make some more beats, man. Brum, 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 brum. What do you know? Wani and right? Actually, let's just cut this like this. Make it a little bit more straight. Don't be concerned. I swear I'm fine. Wani and a two. Wani and a two. 1, 2, and. Oh, wait. We're in halftime. We're in double time, technically. Like that. Right here. That's what I hear in my head. That's what I hear in my head. We're gonna make this simple. No worries. Watch. All right. So now we gotta find the. It's like here somewhere. No, it's like here. Wait, it's not. Want and want and boom. Yeah. Want and boom. 1, 2, and. Give me in this E and real quick. Alright, we cut this. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's what it is. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Actually, it's probably over here somewhere. Actually, you know what I can do? No. I just realized. Like this, maybe? 1, 2, and 3, 4. No. Yeah. So it's like right around here. Yo, I just realized I was like 15 minutes behind you on your stream. Sorry, bro. No, you're good, bro. We're chilling. We're chilling out here. I was at where you finish your beat? Oh, that's crazy. You can relax now. Wait, it all makes sense now. Continuation beat chop, we'll call it. 14 March 2026. Yeah, man, you were at the most stressful part. Oh my god. Thank goodness you're over that now. Cuz I'm telling you, the stress that I felt, that was crazy, bro. Did you hear the beat? Do you want me to play you the beat? I can play you the beat real quick cuz we're on something completely different right now. We're on something completely different. I was jamming to it. Hell yeah! Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and one, two, and four. One, two, and four. Yeah. Sorry. Can I just cut that a little bit? Will that make a difference? Like this much? That's such a sick line. I'm not gonna lie. 3, 3 and ba ba 1 and 2 and ba ba. Right, something like that. Ba 1 2 and 1 and 2 and yeah. Relax, bro. I think that's it. So we're just gonna cut it right here so that we know where we're at, and this is how we're gonna jam to it. It's just this. So we'll do this. Watch. There's still some clicks here, but actually, you know what? Before that, why don't we hit something with an 80 BPM? Ooh, we were already at 87. Look, it was meant to be. Quick little 80 BPM real quick. Let's just grab the most popular stuff. I think this is the one, low-key. Hey. That's kind of strong, I'm not going to lie. And then give me a fill real quick, too, while we're at it. Drum, fill at 80 BPM. Yeah. And then can I get like yeah. 1 E and a 1 2 E and a. I didn't even mean to do that. That works though. And then let's just get a quick little cymbal, man. Come on, bro. Give me a quick crash, bro. Nice little acoustic. You know what I mean? Like a nice little acoustic crash. Not that hard. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And then what else is there? Give me one more. Nice little. Ooh, that one works. And we're going to add some reverb to it, like this. Not too much. And same with the other cymbal. Sure. Should have just bussed it, but I want that one to be a little bit louder anyways. So like this and like this. Okay, so let's check out the vibe we made. Wait, this too. I totally forgot about this. Sorry, let me just get that. One and one to end, one to end. And then I can just like extend that a little bit, right? Like that. Loving the melody. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, that's it. So we found it, Loki. Gra, gra, ga, ga. Da, ga, goo, goom. Oh, that's what we need to do. Da, da, do, do. You know what I mean? It'll make sense. It'll make sense. Do, goom, do, do. Ga, goo, goo, do, do. Do, do. Do, do. One, and that, and right here. Sorry. Yeah. And then we have this that we should just reverse while we're at it, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm doing that incorrectly. Loving. Thank you. Loving the melody. I got what you were saying. No worries. All right, so here. This is the one that we're going to real quick reverse. And land it right around like here, I would say. Some more Space Designer. A lot of Space Designer for this one. Lower that just a tad. Okay, I got it. Check this out, y'all. This is the beat. Goes on forever. What's up, fam? Yo, Vicio Beats in the house. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. I appreciate you coming through. I just kind of randomly did this, if I'm being honest, but I saw your comments on my stream or my video, and I appreciate you looking out for me, bro. I just wake up, brother. Good morning. I should be going to sleep, but I'm glad you're awake. Check out this beat. Yellow Rose with the heart. Yo, Vicio, bro. Vicio's out here, man. Crazy, right? So nice to see you. Yeah, I watch the replay always at work. Stop. That's so nice, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I need to start making shorter forms of the streams and just start posting them, to be completely honest. I just never really know if like people are actually trying to watch like stream recaps, so I just kind of do it as is. But I'll start making stream recaps if people want to watch them. Make them like 8 minutes max, 10 minutes max, you know what I mean? You know me, I share and support. All love to all my friends. Appreciate you, man. All love to all of you guys too. For real. Appreciate you guys pulling through and checking out the vibes. This one's for you. And then I gotta find a way to like make it way more chill. Which we're gonna find a way. I think there's like a section here that cuts everything off. No bass. It's like here. Yeah. This Ableton? No, this is Logic Pro on the Mac. Hero, my brother, today we make another live stream. Epic, don't miss it. You heard that, Hero? You better come in, Hero. Because y'all making a live stream today. I gotta check it out. I'm gonna like go to sleep for a little bit. And then I'm hoping to just like have a huge focus on music kind of day. Some offline and then some online. So I'm gonna see what's up. So if you're live streaming tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna try to check it out. I'm chilling tomorrow for most of the day, making music and vibing. Let's get some vocals in here. VCO, let's go. 8 hours? Okay. I'll have to check it out. Here is 8:58 time zone. Okay, 8:58. So you're a couple hours ahead from me right now. VCO, bro. Unfortunately, it's my sleepy time in 8 hours. No, it can't be. It can't be. We've got to find a way. I made a beat. Oh, you made a beat? Did you post it? Yo, I'll take a look. I'll take a look when it's up and ready. Oops. When did the hour end? The hour ended about like an hour ago. No, I'm kidding. I'm not too sure. Maybe actually, yeah, like maybe half an hour ago or something like that. I'm not too sure. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, post it and we'll take a listen. Gonna put it on a Discord? Yeah, let's check it out. 100%. Yeah, I decided to just make one more beat. I just kind of felt like it. I found this sample, and so we obviously had to chop it up a little bit, and we're gonna chop it up even more, if I'm being honest.
Oh, your heart. I can feel it. I can feel it.
It's up? Alright, cool. Let me just do this real quick while I remember it. One, two,
I can feel.
two, three, four, one, and like this. Feel it. I don't know about the quality though, yo. Wait, sorry. I posted a new beat on Discord. Maybe you can say the right genre for it. Okay, it's up. I don't know about the quality though, yo, because I did it without my headphones. That's funny. No worries. Me personally, I think it's trap with R&B influence. Okay, I'll take a listen to your beat after we listen to Yellow Rose's beat. So we have the 1 hour beat challenge. Sorry, I also haven't been keeping up with the beat reviews. We can do that right now actually, and then we can have some things to look forward to. No rush, bro. No worries. I did exactly what I wanted to do. Watch.
I can feel it.
1, 2, and 3, and 4, and maybe.
I can
Well, no.
I can feel it.
And then I just wanted to do this real quick. Sorry, since you said no rush, bro. I just wanted to prove I got it.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it.
We'll mess around with that in a little bit. Okay. Anyways. So, Boomer Untitled, March 14th. So this is drum and bass. Let's go. I have by this 4th gen Focusrite Scarlett audio interface, and I'm so sad because it have latency when I record vocals or play on piano keyboard. That's lame. Wait, why? What are you working with? That's the real question. Because the 4th gen Focusrite should be fine, to be honest. Let me know. All right, so this was drum and bass, Yellow Rose TV. Let's take a listen.
Pull it up, selector.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Ooh, okay, okay. I see. Ending at the end there. Yeah, I really like this. This is awesome. This is the halftime. This is nice stuff, Yellow Rose. I like it. Yeah, I really like it too. Hey. Bro. Yeah, that was really sick. That was super sick. Good job on this. Really, really good job on this. We gotta get the applause. I always am never ready for the applause, but we always need them. You deserve better. Yeah. Yeah, Yellow Rose. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, sorry. Do you have reduced monitor latency setting you can turn on in your DAW? I do have one of those latency settings. Yeah, I tried everything. The support says only stupid stuff. I tried 3 different audio interfaces, work perfectly. I don't know, maybe better. I don't know, Hero, need to look. VCO, what about direct monitoring? Yeah, you need to like direct monitor and do all that stuff. Yes, Yellow Rose, honestly, shout out. That was sick. Super sick, bro. VCO, ooh, Superman. We got some streams. A little some from the stream, a crossover blend of hip hop and R&B, short but catchy. Yeah, let's take a listen. Cool. There's a lot of stuff that I've not taken a listen to. So I gotta go back on this. And Ghost. Oh, shout out Ghost. Direct button to have an audio interface, so must be click in or direct monitoring. No. So there on the Scarlet you might be able to. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure there's like a direct monitoring button on the Scarlet. All right, so let's listen to VCO and then let's listen to Superman. I fucked up there? Nah, I don't think you fucked up. I think it sounded really good. I think it all sounded really good, to be honest. Good stuff. Oop. Let's take a listen, everybody. VCO Authenticity. Hey! I think you might be right, actually. Thanks, peeps. Got you, bro. Hey. I look at the apartments. I said, what the apartments? You never the artist. The artist. Hey. Yeah, the low ends are sick. Let's put it up a little bit. Which genre? This is like a new genre. I'm gonna call it glitch trap. Enjoy. Those 808s just going brrr, or the kicks going grrr. That's nice. I'm thinking of like trip hop, but it's definitely trappy with those 808s, so that's why I called it glitch trap. But this is very trip hoppy. Hey. Trap to me. Yeah, it's very trappy. Like I said, it has those trap vibes, but also it has like glitch hop vibes, so that's why I call it glitch trap. I think that could be a cool genre to identify. Hey, definitely trap. I'm trying to figure out what kind of trap though. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Thanks, I fucked up at the end. I'm telling you, you didn't. It was cool at the end. I like just the drums at the end. The vibes. This is like R&B, right? Honestly, if you wanted to, you could probably make it some kind of R&B. Put some R&B vocals on it. But it's definitely on the trap side. I think I'd make a new name from a music called NBP No Plan to Be. I like that. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oops. Let me not put words in your mouth like that. Hey, subscribe. You heard the man. Subscribe. See, I'm already subscribed. I can't do anything else. That's crazy. I could get the bell. Gotti, personalized. It's already on, actually. Crazy. Yeah. This is sick. The applause. It's ready. It's waiting for you. Nobody's safe. That looks like a cool one too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. VCO Beats out here with the vibes. Excellent work. I really liked it. I really liked it. Like I said, that's your own little genre, but it's definitely trap. It's definitely trip hoppy, glitch hoppy a little bit. Some would say. Not too sure. Cool. Boy Toy. Let's take a listen to Superman. Good work out there, VCO. Good out there. Good work out there, Yellow Rose. Good work out there to everybody vibing and making some beats out here. Y'all are the ones making it. Boy Toy by Superman. Let's check it out.
Yeah. This is sick. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that was so sick. Hey. Yeah, this is sick. So sick. I like the reverse and the accent percussion. Yeah, so sick. Yeah, that was so good. Another applause out here for the boy, Superman. Come on, bro. Come on. Superman. So sick. Insane. That break in the middle, oh my god. I went crazy. Where is it? Right here. That's so powerful. Super powerful. That will be dope. Gonna put some vocals on this soon. Yeah, this deserves to have something put on for sure. You got to work on that. That's so worth like figuring out and like possibly releasing, honestly. I love it. That's such a cool vibe. I know Yumi2K, Brandon isn't on right now, but I do owe him a review. We have the album here. I think I listened to one of the songs. I didn't listen to the album. Clips from the live, FL Studio, from Ghost. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. I made that effect with blockchain stuff. Oh, bro's using blockchain. Nice. Thanks all. Thank you so much. Sounds smooth and nice. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Super smooth. Super nice. Seriously, good work on that. I want to listen to front to back. 28 seconds. We could totally listen to this. F it. Ooh. 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 You could sample this. This is sick, actually. What the heck? Yo, if you want a sample, right here for y'all. See, if Superman have money, I'd buy blockchain. That's funny. That's so funny. All right. Cool. I think that's it. So we did some beat reviews. I want to come back to these maybe tomorrow. Actually, not maybe tomorrow. I'm planning on going live tomorrow. Or should I say later today? It's 4 a.m. Oh, my God. How is it 4 a.m.? That's crazy. I don't have too many to catch up on. I got 2 more. 3 more, technically. Cool. All right. Let's just listen to this beat one last time. I'm not going to work on it anymore. I think that's it. I think that's it, everybody. It's been 2.5 hours. That's actually not bad.
about the weather. You don't want it. You would never want it. Unless you wanna talk tonight. Unless you wanna talk tonight. And never, never, never do you feel with everything so real. Something like that. Woo! Kind of like that. We could definitely do something like that. Yo, kick back with all these fire tracks. Y'all be showing out good shit. Yo, for real, good shit to everybody. You guys are out here making vibes, beats out here, things that people could only wish they could make. To be completely honest, don't forget that. Like the fact that you're even producing music in the first place, a lot of people really wish that they could do that. It's not easy for a lot of people. And even if it's not easy for you, it's already way better than some people wish they could even accomplish. So keep up doing whatever you're doing and keep up the good work, everybody. It's very easy to forget that like we're out here doing the thing and really trying, but don't forget that you're out here doing the thing and trying. That's already better than the majority of people who wish they could even try. So vibes and keep vibing out there. Cool. So let's fade it out to a song I like to call Faded and vibe out here for a second. Also, yes to the question about my perks. That they were chained, was it? Or you had them on the same channel strip? I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, did you add a channel strip to the percussions? Yeah. That was the question. See, I remember seeing that. I just never said anything. My bad. Yeah, I know, because I hear professional work there, brother. Bro's like, this is on that professional grade. Amazing. I want to hear it more. I want to hear all of it. All right, cool. And then you guys can hear the whole thing, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't really fucking matter. Alright, just gonna let that play in the background. LOL blushes, I try to emulate. I love that. I feel the love you guys put in your music. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Sorry, that was super loud. I like this intro. Thank you. Yeah, we can listen. You want to listen to the beat real quick? I'll put the beat on real quick for you, and then we can fade it out with the same thing. Cool. Why not? A nice little cloud rap beat, as we would like to call it. Yes? Okay, I got you. Here's some lyrics for you. Right here.
Yeah, let it go with the breeze now. Faded like a dream, can't see how. You was holding on, but I dipped out. Heart went numb, had to peace out. Clouds in my mind, but I see clear. Voices in the past, I don't need here. I never really cared about the games you played, 'cause you would never wanna stay. Talking to myself just to hear the truth. Old love gone, had to cut it loose. Every place got a place to begin. All the moments fade, drifting in the wind. Maybe lost ain't the end, just a mirror in disguise, showing me the truth. I was scared to recognize I was getting lost in your eyes, until you made me realize I was living in a lie, and now I have to say goodbye. And now I have to say goodbye. And now I have to say goodbye.
A nice little vibe here. samples on samples. Really cool samples out here, honestly. I mean, it starts with like the main guy, right? This was cool. You used Level by ASAP Rocky for reference? I did. This was part of my 30-day challenge. Yeah, this is day 13, so check it out. Let me show y'all real quick. What's up? Also, the ending part was Uber. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I guess just it's a flow. Is that how you look me up? Yeah. All right. If you go to playlists, and this one's gonna be the track list for 2024. No, 2025. Yeah. Full finalized tracks. Take a listen here. Go to where is it? Cloud Rap, day 13. That's the one. Yes, sir. 10 months ago. Crazy. So on this one, I created the beat and I used those as references for everything. So let's see here. Ethereal, lo-fi genre, all this stuff. I use ASAP Rocky Level, Young Lean, Ginseng Strip 2002, hello, and Lil B, I'm God, produced by Clams Casino, which is also a crazy producer. So those were like the reference tracks. So this is what I came up with. And I figured like with all those reference tracks, like I noticed that Cloud Rap has rapping, but also like kind of melodic in a way. So that's why I made like the main chorus like as melodic as possible. This guy too. But like the other sample's the one that like counter melody is like the main one. Just that already alone by itself like really goes hard. Not here with this. And then the rest is just like really like the vocals.
Maybe lost ain't the end, just a mirror in disguise, showing me the truth I was scared to recognize.
What VST is making the sound of the blue clip? So the blue clip, let's see here. All right, fam, thanks for the amazing time. Got to go prepare my day. Love you all. Happy Saturday, VCO. Really appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much, seriously. And appreciate you looking out for me. I hope you have a really good stream later, and I'm going to try to check it out later. Post it on the Discord. I'd love to see. Yeah, I'm trying to vibe. So, let's keep going. Have a good night, man. This song wins the internet today. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's such a compliment. So, we had to pitch shifter. Actually, let's just take everything off so you can really get a listen to it. This is the original sample at 150 BPM. Maybe I can just look it up real quick so you can really see the difference. PG Court? Is that what it's called? Aha. Crazy. I'm not gonna lie, excuse me, it took me 1 day to make the song, right? Because it was like a 30-day challenge. But I made this song in like, it was like 3 or 4 hours with like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. It was so insane. I remember listening to this, I'm like, wait, this sounds kind of cool. So we Bumped it to 150 BPM to match the 75 BPM we were required to have. And so like the main sample actually sounds like this. Cool. Let's just do these. At that BPM, right? Excuse me. So we have a pitch shifter. And we also chopped it up. Excuse me. So we kept one portion of it and we chopped it up. We have an EQ just to highlight those mids. The multipressor is taking away the low ends and taking away a little bit of the highs, so we don't have the hissing as much. We have a compressor. And the last one is the sprinkled sauce. Is we have Zen Master Reverb Unison Zen on here. Yeah. Wicked breakdown, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, you want to know? That's what we have on here. So the linear phase EQ looks like this. We have a little bit of the lows, but we really highlighted around like the mids here, and the highs were dragged up, but mostly what took away the bass was this multipressor, to be honest. And if you play that together with like the main sample, you have this really cool blend of like counter melodies going against each other. And it's mostly like the second sample like trying to fight to be like the main attraction, but like that's what makes it really cool, is that it is the main attraction during the parts where it breaks down. So cool. And like, even though it is like the main star during these sections where I cut it off, we also give it its own like rhythmic groove. So sick. And there's so like, I love this track so much because there's so many things that happen, and there's so many things that like add like life to the track. Like this guy right here, this little synth, I found this in Logic. And then we all add all that together, and now you're going to hear it all together. Watch. So simple. Yo, how did you prompt ChatGPT for the challenge? Okay. So the newest version of ChatGPT that I've been using, and I say the newest version is because it's on a new account, I gave it a very specific prompt, but I have it prompt like in my other one. What I found is the more you practice with the prompt, the more it makes sense. If that makes sense. Because in the beginning, it'll give you some pretty lame ways to do it, but like I have a pretty strong prompt if you want to read it. This would be for music production prompt. So like that's like the first immediate thing, right? Provide a random genre that is identified as an actual genre in the musical world, which is very important to post, because if you don't, ChatGPT likes to create its own like genres, which is cool. But if you're trying to work on a genre that already exists, which there's millions of genres, right? Like there's an endless number of them. But like ChatGPT will give you something weird like, I don't even know, like country goth, dark wave, electronico, something weird like that, right? It's not an actual genre, and it'll give you like a list of artists that don't actually exist or songs that don't actually exist. So I found that like if you specifically mention that exists in the musical world, I should probably say like currently or of existence, then like it identifies that. Once the genre is randomized, provide a BPM, key signature, and 3 obstacles that must be used to create a beat track in that genre. The BPM and the key signature should be relevant to that genre, and the obstacles should be relevant to the genre or add a unique twist without reducing the tools of music production. Because I've noticed also when it gives you obstacles, sometimes it'll be like, you're only allowed to play with one hand, or you're only allowed to use 2 synths for the entire track. It's like, I'm not trying to reduce my production flow. I'm just trying to create an obstacle to create a genre, you know? So that's why I make that specific. Once all that is randomized, provide 3 songs that are relevant to the genre. It could be fundamental songs that invoke the values of the genre, or a song that gives influence to the genre in its own unique way or creative approach. There should be an explanation of the genre and what defines the genre for what it is. Once all that is conceptualized, the user will create a track with all those parameters in mind, so it needs to be essential for music production and also achievable. We will start with a practice prompt right now. Eventually, this will be involved in a 30-day series with 30 different genres. After practice, it is important that the genres do not repeat, so that the flow of each genre is unique in its own way and not repetitive in concept. Thank you. Always got to say thank you. Nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's important, like, when you're writing prompts, that you're rather specific and also, like, free roam as possible. So the first one I generated as practice, I didn't even do this one, was trip hop. And then when I did the stream yesterday, I said, let's go get another vibe going. Let's get another vibe going. UK Garage. And let's do another. I misspelled another. Nice. Drum and bass. And let's do one more song. Let's always make sure to randomize the reference songs so that there's a sprinkle of songs that influence the genre, as well as songs that are currently vibing in that genre, which is also important. So it gave me these for Afrobeat, but then we got more for drum and bass. That is the history of the randomization for this current iteration, if we will. The other one, if we go here, really did a lot to explain what the genre is. Look at this. Like, we have a complete summary, which I really like. And yeah, pretty straightforward obstacles too. So there you go. That's the prompt. I hope that helps answer your question, and also gives you a little inspiration to create your own prompt, because ChatGPT, like, I always had this idea in my head that, you know, AI, no matter what, is always going to be existent and will always be at an upper hand for whatever the future brings, right? But instead of looking at AI as like a bad thing, I like to try to find a way to incorporate it into my everyday practice so that I can adjust, right? That goes for a lot of things. Like, if you never kept up with, like, social media and decided never to, like, have your own social media page, then guess what? The longer the internet exists, which is, you know, forever, then the more behind you're going to be on what you aren't a part of or partaking in. So as soon as AI became, like, available and open, I was, like, super on it. And I made a bunch of prompts to figure out, like, how I can use it to make music rather than, like, have it make music and take over what I do creatively. And so this is what I found was, like, the best mix of all that is, like, let me have AI create and randomize something for me so that I have to create something. But now I have specific restrictions, which should help influence the genre and also inspire me to create something in a genre that I'm maybe unknown of or uncomfortable making. And that's the fun of it, right? Is, like, making all those kind of genres. This was one too. This was Dream Pop. But we're just going to listen to, like, the vibe for a second. 'Cause it's the end of the stream, everybody. Wow. We made it. We made it to the end of the stream, everybody. That was a huge rant about AI and what you can and can't be using it for. Don't ever use the Logic AI to just add a bass and just walk away from it. I know who you are, people doing that. Don't be doing that. You can tell. Easily you can tell. All right, everybody. That's it. Glad I could be here the whole way. I'm glad you could too, man. I'm glad you stuck through for the vibes. I appreciate all of you coming through for the vibes. But Superman, I saw you through all the way, man. I saw a bunch of you through all the way. Yellow Rose, Hero came through, VCO came through. Everybody came through tonight, man. Hank even came through. Metro Space Cadet came through. Come on, guys. Had a great time. I'm glad you had a good time. And we'll be streaming again later today. Today's Saturday, March 14th. I don't know what time, but join the Discord. Oh man, how could we forget? Shout out the Discord. Shout out the Discord. It's a flow. Type !Discord in chat right now if you want to join the stream. Great stream, bro. Thank you so much. Or check the bio, the description. I have a link tree that has the Discord, has everything on there. Check it out. We're posting beats. We're making 1 hour beat challenges. We have sample flips. We have samples. Guys, I'm giving you guys the best samples out here. Come on. This is the sauce. This is the sauce everybody be asking for. I be providing the sauce, I swear. I give you guys sauce. I mean, when's the last time you were ever able to get a sample of an 818 bottle opening? Hello? Crazy. All right, cool. That's enough. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm acting a fool because it's 4:30 in the morning and I got to get some sleep. Okay. That being said, again, we're going to be live later tonight. Join the Discord. I'll make a quick little announcement like an hour or two before I go live so we know what's going on. Because I don't know what my day looks like. I'm going to make some music offline. I'm going to work on some content while I have the chance. And then we're going to go live and make another beat. Maybe another 1 hour beat. We'll see what's up. All right, cool. I'm done. Thank you again, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you guys. And I'll catch you guys later today. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Keep vibing. And keep going with the flow. Peace.
try. I never gave up, you never try. Was I ever enough? You never try. I never gave up, you never try. Was I ever enough? You never try.